Beautiful people, welcome back to our YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching the video today. My voice is not the best, guys, but we will just manage this way. So today I am here to talk about some updates that you need to take in case you are thinking of moving to Austria. You will move to Austria, then later on bring your family. Without wasting more time, please like our video, press the like button here, and do not forget to share the video so that somebody somewhere can benefit from this information. This is fresh information, and guys, as of the 1st of March 2024, this is going to take effect. So now there are a lot of things that have been changing, like I always tell you, but we have to take advantage of all the changes. Austria is the first. Let's go to the changes and some of the things that you need to know. I posted this few days back on my YouTube channel and some people were saying some funny things, but again, don't lose hope. Austria is one of the best countries now because it has over, I think, close to 70 universities, and of course you can study in English language in Austria, and these schools are very almost free because how much is 720 euros or 26 euros? That's for tuition fee. That's the advantage. It's better to spend the money now, go to Austria and study for small amounts of money, or you decide to go to Denmark and pay maybe 7,000 euros per semester, or you go to Australia. You are the one to make the decision here. Like I said, this legalization thing has changed. The price have changed. Okay, now for Nigerians, one single individual, if you want to go alone to Austria, you will have to pay 400 euros for it. Then if you are moving with family, you have to pay 500 euros for it. Then if you are a Cameroonian or a Ghanaian or a Togolese, if you come from Cameroon and Togo, or Ghana and Togo, I beg your pardon, you are now going to pay 700 euros. Okay, then if you are going with family, you have to pay 800 euros. Please, if you have any question or anything to contribute, drop it in the comment section. My one-on-one appointment is equally there. You can book it if you have further issues. Now remember, let me draw your attention, the VFS centers in Cameroon and Ghana, you can now do your verification there. You only go to the embassy in Abuja when you are going to do visa application, residence permit application. I hope you understand. So that is settled. Now remember, all these monies I mentioned in euro, you have to convert and take euro and go with euro to the embassy. If you go with your currency, Naira, they don't accept. CFA, they don't accept. So go with euro, the money you need. That's the money they accept. From the 1st of March, all these things will be into effect. I hope you understand. Now let's go to the other details. Personal appearance is now mandatory at the embassy. This is now for those Nigerians who already have the embassy in their home country. And what I mean by personal appearance is, do not sit in Nigeria and send someone to go and do verification for you. They will not accept as of the 1st of March. Then if you are in the United States and you want to send somebody, it's fine, you can send the person, but within Nigeria it's impossible. So please put this into consideration and remember that you need to give the person an authorization as well, authorization letter. This is for Austria. Remember, Austria, they don't charge tuition, so that's why a lot of people are going there. I'm still coming with the rules. There are a lot of them and I want to go gradually so you understand. Please like this video and subscribe, please. Thank you, and encourage me for the content. Now if you like, for family, if you want to go with a family, or let's say if you want to move with a family, one of the parents must be present to do this process, the process I mentioned to you. You cannot send somebody. I hope you understand. On the contrary, if one of the let's say if the person is already living in another country, all right, and exceptions can be given. If you guys are already in another country, you can send somebody. But if you are living, let's say you want to move with family, well, you may speak to the Austrian embassy, all right, they may consider you. But to me, these people, they are directly saying that don't send somebody. They are directly saying that we want to limit international students. Come on, look at the fee, 700 euros. This is not plain money. It means that if you want to study in Austria now, you have to really think. And do not forget that proof of funds is also part of your application when you are going for residence permit. They also need 3 identity checks before you enter the embassy. So if you send somebody, you are on your own. If you're in your home country, they will check you 3 times. They will have to see your documentation, passport, and all the rest. So my advice is, if you have the time, go and do the process, or you look for another country. This is just a fact I'm telling you. Applications for verification and legalization will be accepted if there is proof that the documents will be used in Austria. So if you want to apply to any school in Austria, you have to contact the school for the school to give you documents to apply for this to do this authentication or verification stuff. Your school must confirm that you want to apply to them. Get a letter from your school. Don't print the email, get a letter from your school. They must give you a letter to prove that you want to use these documents to apply to their school. So now you have to speak to your school, let your school confirm that if you do this process, they will give you an offer. Because to me, this is direct. In fact, they are just looking for ways that the schools should say, yes, go and legalize and bring, we will give you admissions. This is what Austria want. And trust me, this method like this, if you do this method successfully, you are moving to Austria no matter what. Trust me, they will definitely give you the visa. But I'm not saying that you should go and build your bank statement wrongly. I'm not saying that you should go and don't have money in your bank statement and you want to migrate. No way. They are just trying to say that if you do this, you are definitely going to get admission. So speak to your school, collect the letter before you go for this verification or legalization stuff. For students, like I said, a statement from your university must come for them to legalize your documents for the admissions process. All right, so get to your school, collect the statement first. So now you have to do the work, check the schools you need before you go for this legalization process. I hope you understand. Then for family reunion, a passport copy of the person. If the person is residing in Austria already and want to bring in the family, you have to get a passport copy of the person, okay, or you get it from the authorities in Austria and send, so that they take it to the embassy to do. If your wife wants to go and do verification or legalization or whatever, he needs to get a document from you residing in Austria, then take it to the embassy. I hope you understand. Then if you want to apply for citizenship and you are out of Austria, a confirmation must come from Austria. This is a standard, something you must follow. So please put all of this into consideration. They are so important. Otherwise, you are in serious problem. So there is also another document. They call this document a questionnaire. You have to fill the questionnaire and sign it. Remember to fill it in capital letters. This is info that is coming from Austrian authorities. Now, this is where it becomes tricky. If you are going to be using your birth certificate, if you want to migrate, because you need to use your birth certificate. If you are migrating with family, you need your birth certificate. You need to go and get a birth declaration for the birth certificate and also attestation of birth. All right, please remember this declaration. I think, is it a declaration or attestation of birth? It is going to be signed by your parents, not every other individual. Only your parents can do the signing. So put this into consideration. But you must get the document. In one of my other videos, I mentioned this document and I said if you are born between this year to this year, you can do this. Please check the channel thoroughly so that you put all this into effect. Then an average verification time is 4 months. Now, that is to tell you clean and clear that as you are watching this video, as of now, you cannot study in Austria this year. Or let me just say you cannot study by October, by September, October. Let's assume you do it for 4 months. If you for now, there is no single appointment. That's the first problem. Now, when there will be appointment, you will have to do deposition of this document. You will have to deposit the documents. Now, after 4 months from the time, that will probably be September. So if you are doing verification, it should be against next year. It should be that you want to study in Austria next year. For now, it's impossible, practically impossible. In fact, they are just looking for ways to reduce the number of internationals. But again, people who would do this process would definitely go in. Okay, 4 months for verification, so you have to wait for long, and a reminder will only come after 4 months. What they are saying is that if you deposit your documents, don't send them an email, don't ask any question till it is after 4 months and you haven't heard from them before you can start asking questions. But if you go asking questions when it's not yet 4 months, you cannot get anything. So it's better for you to stay silent till after 4 months. Otherwise, you can ask questions when it's after 4 months. So I'm just trying to tell you that don't ask questions to them when it's not yet 4 months. So that's what they are trying to say. And you must come to the embassy in person. All right, they do not accept DHL offers or what offers. You must go there in person to do the process to legalize. For Cameroonians, you can use the VFS center in Yaoundé. All the details are found on the embassy website. You can check them out. Ghanaians as well, but during visa application you have to go to Abuja. Don't forget, somebody was telling me that they want to send somebody to go and do the legalization whatever at the embassy. Guys, they are saying that you have to come there in person. Okay, you have to come in person, and this is what they say. So please make sure you do your due diligence to actually understand this process, because at the end of the day, a lot of people are going to get confused, and if your documents are not complete, they will not legalize it. You have to put this into consideration. It's so important, guys. I hope this will help you. For schools in Austria, please put an eye on the University of Graz, put an eye on the University of Innsbruck, put an eye on the University of Salzburg, put an eye on University of Economics and Business in Vienna, put an eye on the Technical University of Vienna. There are a lot of schools in Austria. Make sure you check what you really want, and of course you go for it. And again, please remember, Austria is a good country, like I explained to you, but the problem now is going to be this legalization. The money is too big, guys. But again, should I go to Austria, Milton, because I have the money? Yes, Austria is a good place. You can go. All right, so we are going to meet again in another video. I don't know when, but just stay glued to this channel and keep watching, because more videos will drop very soon.